us not active all the time. Don't quote me, I believe it is called a Hylian shield. And
Toon Link, is it the Lillian shield? Is it Lily? No.
Should I mute his mic?
Yes,
I'm
please.
trying my best.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, starting off this game, we have Jash, or not rather, Vivi with a nice start, a little bit of 49%. And that's something in this matchup. I feel like Jash's Toon Link's neutral is phenomenal, but Lucario has a lot of ways to break through the zoning. I feel like counter is phenomenal, and it's similar to what works in the Alawar matchup, where it's once he gets stuck with a Pikmin, he just like counters and then goes all the way across the stage. He can afford to do that with a lot of the projectiles that Jash throws out.
Yeah, but at the same time, that counter is actually not based on damage, or at least damage that the move does. It's based on how much aura he has, which means that it can be even more effective because, you know, a tiny little hit like an arrow it still means, like, you know, coming off of a 150% Lucario, that's a death train.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of the time, that counter is going to be coming out and just going across the stage, and not a whole lot Jash can do about it. Wow, still able to air dodge through that lingering hitbox.
That was, actually amazing drift from Vivi to avoid every one of the frames while it was active. So right now, we have Jash with a bit of a lead here, and also,
the bomb play is phenomenal. That's the bomb play allowed him to escape that back air, and then proceeded to get him to stop. Jash sending him further off the stage, gets a side B into that arrow.
Yeah, and with those bombs coming down with Jash whenever he's landing, it seems like it's giving Vivi even more trouble trying to catch it.
Ooh, nice shield by Jash. That's the thing, it does extend off hurt boxes, so it's a little bit more easy to react to.
Also, when he throws out another arrow, because there's extra hit lag of Lucario contacting the arrow.
Ooh, strong back air by Vivi to take that stock off the side of the stage.
Yeah, even without any real aura on him, that move is strong enough on its own to kill at that percent.
Yes. Very similar in a lot of ways, actually, to Falcon Knee. In terms of frame data wise, it actually comes out like very similar in terms of the timing. So
interesting. Too bad. I wish Falcon Knee wishes it was that strong.
Well, the Falcon Knee's strong. Let's not kid ourselves.
It's strong, but is Falcon Knee gonna kill at like 20?
Well, no.
I'm so glad that Jash has started doing that.
Yes.
He's, you know, because Vivi has been using these counters a lot to get in. Now he's just charging those the arrows a little bit more, catching him, making him second guess himself. And not only does that, you know, it's like there's some extra damage from the arrows, but also it now means that he has to second guess whether he's going to be able to, you know, just use that counter to approach properly.
Right, and that shield timing is going to be a little bit different as well to get past those projectiles. Because again, if he ends up just bombing and then side being and then arrowing at the last moment just for a little bit longer, he's going to have to wait and shield either a little bit longer to get more shield damage or drop his shield and then get hit by that arrow.
Okay. By the way, I have two questions. First of all, it seems like we've seen Bomb actually beat out those fully charged Aura Spheres.
Oh yeah, Bomb's priority is kind of insane. It kind of beats out most projectiles. I believe once Lucario is at max Aura, that the Aura Sphere can beat Bomb.
The Bomb has a hurt box.
Oh right, it's that.
So it hits something, so it stops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the other thing is that I believe bombs do not actually stack with rage, correct?
No, they don't.
No.
Yes.
That's gonna be
No
which means that those
projectile
confirms
does.
are easy at 42% as they are at 150.
That's my fault. I should know that. The whole hurt box thing.
Yeah.
Because Wii for Trainer works the same way with Side B. Because Soccer Ball has a hurt box.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
And same with Pac-Man Fruit have hurt boxes. So.
Yes.
Needless to say, Bomb being one of those things that has a hurt box, and it basically stops almost every projectile.
No, all of them. It's not going to stop the ones that are articles, though, because the things that would pass through you would just continue to pass through. But anything that like stops because like it hits a person, right? If it hits a character and disappears after it hit them, it's going to be the same effect as the bomb.
Gotcha.
If it goes through them,
like Greninja Neutral B?
Yes, exactly. Perfect example.
This has been Children's Fun Fact Science Corner.
Yes.
Now
indeed.
back to the match.
Oh, you guys.
Going into this game number 2, Jash with a strong win in game number 1. And taking it over Vivi. We are, however, seeing another strong start from Vivi in this game number 2, as he did in game number 1.
Went for the hard read with that up smash. Although, at the moment, Vivi, even though he has the lead, he knows he has to approach. Just the amount of projectiles that Jash is putting out at any given point in time mean that he has to just... He's going to get hit by something eventually if he doesn't deal with it head on in some way. You know what I mean?
Well, a whole lot of recovery frames into the ground, and Jash not reacting in time to punish it. Probably expecting there not be nearly as much lag, being that he would do the more horizontal side, upbeat.
Yep. And Jash looking now pretty clean as he gets that bomb to forward air. It's not going to be the stock just quite yet.
Another back throw? Yes. While Toonlink's back throw is certainly one of the stronger ones in the game, not nearly as strong as the likes of Ness. However, no need for it in this case. Bomb to fair. Going to take out that stock. Wait. Toonlink's short hurtbox rather.
Can I just point out, like when Lucario spawned, because he's down a stock, that tiny aura sphere was making the ripping sound.
Yes, it was.
Like it's like,
well, also,
oh, the little baby evil sphere.
It's linear decay, right?
What?
The aura, after he loses his stock, it decays linearly. Until...
So the way the decay and the growth happens, I'm pretty sure that's only affected when another character loses their stock. It doesn't decay like after he loses his stock and over time. No, he's still like a set amount. But like if Jash had died in that moment, right? He would have started to get weaker progressively until it normalized.
As soon as you die to Lucario, you should always jump off immediately because you
just stay on the platform.
Outweigh him, because he's powering down. He's calm.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. My apologies.
All right, thank you for the clarification. Getting back to this game right now, Jash once again has a lead, and that up tilt up air, even more damage. And we haven't really seen Vivi get too much crazy Lucario stuff happening.
Yes.
You know, I feel like the way that Jash is playing is so mindful of just that demonish potential that Lucario can unleash.
Aura's here, coming out, no, and just out of range of that grab was Jash. A good amount of spacing by him, and then you saw the Hylian shield come into effect.
And with that, it means that, like, you know, he can walk towards Vivi when he's charging Aura Sphere. Ooh, but that time, that's another, there is one thing about it, though, the Aura Sphere has to contact the shield. If it, for instance, is a little bit off the ground and it hits his head, it will not work, and that's going to be it.
Nice, great. Bomb to forward air there by Jash to finish off that game number 2 and take the set in 8.
That's actually pretty fantastic from Jash, and now he is going to be fighting in loser semis against
the winner of
Leo.
Ralphie and Leo.
Oh, Ralphie and Leo have not played yet.